Today on our 2015 Buick LaCrosse, we'll be reviewing and installing the Curt Class 2 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C12115. This is what your hitch will look like once it's installed. It's going to be tucked up underneath the back side of the bumper, providing a nice sleek look. Low profile from the back end of the vehicle. It's going to be black powder coated for durability against the elements and to prevent any kind of rust and corrosion. Up top, you're going to have that 1¼ by 1¼ receiver tube with a 1/2" pinhole going straight through. Chain tie downs on either side. You can see that you're going to have enough room to get about 2 fingers through on each side. This hitch is capable of carrying 350 pounds of tongue weight and 3,500 pounds of towing capacity. Remember that that towing capacity is your trailer and everything in it combined. Now we'll go ahead and give you a few measurements to assist you in selecting from hitch accessories. From the center of the pinhole to the outermost part of the bumper is going to be a distance of about 4 inches. From the top of the receiver tube to the ground, it's going to be about 10¼ inches. This will assist you in selecting for multiple hitch accessories, anything from bike racks to ball mounts to cargo carriers. Now let's go ahead with our install. First thing we're going to need to do once we have our Buick in the air is go ahead and remove the fasteners that secure this bottom fascia panel. There's going to be 5 7mm screws and 1 10mm nut located here. Now we'll go ahead and switch over to our 10mm socket to remove this one here. Once you have those fasteners out of the way, go ahead and pull down the rear fascia panel. You can see that you're going to have another one located on the inside. We'll go ahead and set our fascia off to the side since we will not be reinstalling it. All right, now we will go ahead and remove the inner bolt securing our exhaust hanger here. We'll go ahead and remove this and set it off to the side, but this will not be reinstalled either. It'll be replaced by the provided hardware. Now there's going to be 3 attachment points. One located where we just removed the bolt here in the exhaust hanger on the driver's side, and the same identical spot on the passenger side located here. There's also going to be one following that, which is going to be on the vehicle cross member located here. Now we'll go ahead and spray some spray lubricant on our threads that we just removed the bolts from. Once we have it sprayed, we're going to use our tube brush, part number 814092. Now we'll go ahead and raise our receiver tube with the 2 attachment points for the exhaust hangers on either side up into place. Once you have it in place, we'll go ahead and thread in the first of the 2 8mm bolts with a conical tooth washer on the other side facing the hitch. Thread it all the way through. Go ahead and secure them down. Now we'll go ahead and place our nuts on the other side. Now, the next attachment point is going to be here on the driver's side rear suspension cross member. There's going to be a hole directly in the center. Now note that there are different applications for this and different bracket styles. Some brackets have 2 holes, so the rearward hole you're going to need to enlarge to meet up for that 1/2" diameter bolt. Now there's also going to be 2 different plates. You're going to have one that's going to be angled like so, but you can see how that one won't work with the exhaust. So we're going to use the other plate, which is going to look like this one. Having the L facing towards the inward part of the vehicle, your bolt with the lock washer, place it through, take your spacer over the top, like so, to meet up with the angle there. Then we'll take our handle nut, place it up on the back side, and thread in our bolt. Once you get it started, go ahead and adjust the wedge to where it meets up properly. You're going to want the fatter part of the wedge facing downwards. Now if you need to, you can get a flathead screwdriver to help you hold that spacer in place while you tighten up the bolt. Now we'll go ahead and make a score on the handle nut and break off the excess. With a pair of cutters, bend and break it off. Now we'll go ahead and raise our next plate into position. The 4 holes located here will meet up with the 4 holes underneath. On the back, the holes will meet up like so. We'll go ahead and place our lock washer and bolt underneath, and we'll go ahead and thread on our flange nut over the top. Once we have the flange nut in position, we'll go ahead and move to the front to place our other 4 bolts. Take your carriage bolt, place it through the top of the receiver hitch and into the hole. Once you have it into the hole, take your flange nut with the teeth facing up towards the top of the hitch and thread it on. We'll go ahead and repeat this same step for the other 3 holes. Go ahead and tighten them down once you have them hand tight. Now we'll go ahead and move to the back one and go ahead and tighten that down as well. We'll go ahead and torque them to manufacturer specifications. And that'll do it for our review and installation of the Curt Class 2 Trailer Hitch Receiver. Part number C12115 on our 2015 Buick LaCrosse.